Hey there, it's Jenny from Southern Sabres. Glad to have you guys join me for a live Q&A again this week. We are using the system we used last week, so hopefully things are good and working for everyone. And if you are watching on YouTube, you need to click through a link that I am putting in the comments now. So make sure you click to join the chat. Let's see, it's hard to multitask, but this is what everybody had problems with last time, was figuring out how to get to the chat. So it's something new, and new is good sometimes though. I was glad to have it back. I enjoyed getting to actually really have like a live dialogue with everyone. So hopefully that will help everyone be part of the fun tonight. Now, our plan for the evening is that we're going to talk apps and rebates and Catalinas and all of that. So I'm always more than welcome to take questions that are anywhere on any gamut, and that is fine with me. If for some reason, if any of y'all are having issues with the picture jumping around, let me know, because that's what it looks like for me. But I don't know if that ends up being the same for everybody else. So just share, and I don't know, we'll try to play around with something, but see if we can try to fix that. Or I'll just try not to move. How's that? But hopefully the sound is okay for y'all too. Now, to get us started with in-apps, apps are the big one, and every time we cover this in a chat, we kind of get stuck in apps, which is fine. There are just so many that are out there. So we could literally have a whole live Q&A on apps, but we've done it before, and I never know how many of you guys have been around for all of the past Q&As and how many folks are brand new. So we'll see how far we get. In terms of apps, what I'm really talking about are smartphone apps. So having a mobile phone and using apps through your mobile phone or a tablet device. Most of them all work with a tablet device that has a camera. So as long as you have, even if it's a crazy old iPad, as long as it has a camera, you're good. Top apps to grab, and I think a lot of us would agree on most of them in the beginning. I personally love SavingStar. SavingStar is an easy one, and is also one that if you don't have a smartphone, completely works online. So to get started, I will just chat in, that's their website, savingstar.com, and I'll put it up for anyone as well so you can see it. Savingstar.com, head there, create an account if you don't have an account. And then from there, the first thing you're going to do with SavingStar is link all of your store savings cards to them. So your CVS card, your Rite Aid card, Buy Low in the South, tons of stores work with them, plus a lot of stores that don't have cards. I can use these at Walmart, at Dollar General, at Family Dollar, Walgreens. I know Walgreens has a card, but for some reason, they are not wanting their card to work. They're wanting you to go and link through the new app system on SavingStar. So this is where the app comes in. I was never a big SavingStar app person until they rolled out the newer features for it. And the way that the newer features for the app work is that we can now take a picture of our receipt and upload that to SavingStar through their app or through their website. So again, I don't have to have a smartphone, but that allows me to redeem coupons from Walmart and Target and other stores that don't have a card. How do these coupons work? All of the app coupons that are out right now that we're going to mention tonight are on top of all the coupons you would already use in the store. So I could go to Target. Target's kind of the best example to me. I could go to Target, I could use a store coupon, I could use a manufacturer's coupon, I can use a Cartwheel coupon, which is another app we'll get to in a minute. And then I can come home and submit my receipt, pictures of my receipt, to Savings Star, to Ibotta, to Checkout 51, all these different apps. They all work on top of each other, and they all work separate from the savings that you got at the register. They do not come off at the register. They're in excess of everything else that you would get and everything that you would save. So that's the reason to be using these, because they're just icing on the cake. There's no reason to not be using them. And Brian's saying, Savings Star is his favorite to use. You get $5 back, or once you have $5 saved up, you can get it out. You don't have to wait very long. And they do direct deposit to most people's banks, which is awesome. So you could literally earn your Savings Star $10. If you did a $10 back when you buy $30 coupon, you could earn it on Monday, have it in your account by the end of the week. That's a pretty fun turnaround. You're not waiting a really long time to get these deals. So they do win over some of the ones that are much slower, and you'll earn pretty quickly. So they have a couple different types of offers. Savings Star has offers for a percentage off. Every weekend we get one item that's 100% off. You don't have to run out and get it, but you could. They're going to give you back the full value. Every week we also have a produce offer that is 20% off. And the produce offer changes. So some weeks it's 20% off tomatoes and 20% off pears. They just rotate through what they're going to give you the deal on. But you might as well take it. It's 20% off produce. So grab it, use Savings Star with everything. Savings Star is #1 in my book of all the apps. Someone asked in questions, is there an app for Southern Savers for iPad? Currently, Dawn, there is a Southern Savers app for iPhones and for Android phones. We have not rolled out an iPad version, and part of that is that we're developing this ourselves. So this takes a little bit of time, having other projects in the mix, and we also don't have a 100% dedicated developer. So we're working on it. It's in the mix, but iPad is going to be a little while. We went phones first, and then we will go tablet device in a little bit. If you do have the Southern Savers app, though, it I think is very handy. We've tried to make it as handy as we could. But one thing the Southern Savers app does that a lot of people don't realize is helping you to find deals for online, kind of the best price online, which is ideal to help you in the stores. Remember, Walmart, Target, Toys R Us, Best Buy, a lot of these local stores price match online retailers. So if I'm heading into Target, this week's ad, for instance, as I was typing it last week, there's a ton of deals in the ad on DVDs. They're not really deals. Target does not have the best price on DVDs. No matter what Target tries to tell you, they don't. They're not going to win there. Amazon has the best price on DVDs most of the time. So go into Target, grab the Southern Savers app, put it on your phone, scan the barcode in Target on that DVD, and the app is going to tell you who has the best price online. Target's going to price match Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart. They're going to price match a number of stores. So look, see who has the best price, take the DVD, put it in your cart in Target, walk straight to the front of the store, and you can price match, get the Amazon price in the store right now in Target. So it's kind of better than Prime, if you think about it. You didn't even have to wait for it to come, but you are getting the best deal by using that barcode scanner and price matching right there in the store. So that's kind of why we built it that way, was just to make it even easier for you as you're in the store price matching. And obviously you can use the app for all the other features that are on the site too, the savings tracker, the item search. If you just really need something and need to know where it's on sale right now, then the app is going to come in handy for you too. Now, other coupon related apps. So we have Savings Star. The next one that I would mention is Checkout 51. You can also go straight to their website, checkout51.com. And this is the other app that does not require a smartphone. So I wanted to do these two first for anyone who doesn't have a smartphone. You can go to the website. You can completely upload your receipt pictures online. You do not have to have a smartphone. If you do, It's slightly easier to use, honestly. But Checkout 51 is my second favorite. And this one, so Brian was kind of mentioning you get $5 back quickly with Savings Star. Checkout 51 is actually the slower option. I'm going to earn $20. Then they're going to mail me a check. They're kind of a little old-fashioned. They don't do direct deposit yet. Hopefully they will sometime. But they are a Canadian company that came down to the U.S. almost a year ago. So they're still kind of getting, we'll give them some time to get used to U.S. waters. With Checkout 51, though, you still earn quickly, or I do anyway, because every week they load a whole new batch of coupons. And you could have used some of those last week. They might come back. So I can go back and I can get those same deals again this week. It's whatever is available this week, I can earn it and I can use it all this week while I'm in the store. So this one is the same way. I buy the items in the store. I use coupons in the store the way I would normally use coupons. Come home, take a picture of my receipt, upload the receipt through the app, and then I'm slowly working towards my earnings. But you'll find, because they upload coupons every single week, that you actually earn a little bit faster than you do with Ibotta and some of the other apps. For me, honestly, Ibotta is the oldest. They've been around the longest in terms of these take pictures and upload your receipt type apps. But they don't always refresh their coupons a ton. And so I get kind of tired. Like I've seen these over and over again. Checkout 51, they're constantly refreshing. So Kanisha asks, when do they change their offers? They change them every Thursday morning. So I've got an entire week to use them from Thursday, and actually an entire week to redeem them, Kanisha, too. So I could go shopping on Thursday and buy something. I don't actually have to even submit a picture of my receipt until late Wednesday night. I have all week to submit my receipt. But come Thursday morning, when new offers are loaded, I need to have turned in that receipt. Once they expire, they expire. So in other words, the one pitfall is if you go shopping on Wednesday, you need to make sure you submit your receipt on Wednesday because new offers are coming up on Thursday morning. So that's the one thing to watch with Checkout 51. But they have very good offers. I've been very happy with them so far. So next up in my boat is Ibotta. Ibotta is another one. You can head to their website, but Ibotta is entirely app related. And Brian mentioned this earlier in chat, and he's very right. If you are on the fence thinking about a smartphone, do not get a Windows phone, because if you do, most of these companies do not have Windows apps. Even for Southern Savers, it is nowhere on my list to create a Windows app. It's just too much work to create a whole nother app and a whole nother code base behind it. There aren't that many people in the Windows system, and so most developers are not creating Windows apps. That said, next app is Ibotta. You can head to their website if you want to, but honestly, you might as well just head to the App Store and download Ibotta, I-B-O-T-T-A, because heading to their website isn't going to get you anything. It's just going to give you a link to download it from the Google Play Store or the iTunes Store. They don't have really any aspect of their service on their website. Same exact concept as Checkout 51 or Savings Star. I buy the item, I take a picture of my receipt. You're kind of getting the point. These all work exactly the same way. Ibotta works at tons of stores as well as Checkout 51. So to help kind of explain some of this too, Alexandra has a question, which of all of these do you recommend using? I was bouncing between Ibotta, Checkout 51, ShopMe, and Snap, and I got major app burnout. I kind of agree with you, Alexandra. It can be very overwhelming just to even try to keep tabs on all of these. For me, two things that I've done. First is if your phone allows you to make little folders, which most iPhones should, and I'm pretty sure Android does, but my husband will tell you I'm very much an Android dummy, being an iPhone girl. I have all of my apps in a folder together. So I'm already in the same little screen. They're all right there in the little box together. And I can just open one, skim through it, open the next one, skim through it. I take pictures for the first one, and if possible, depending on the app, we'll take pictures actually with the phone and just upload the images to all of them the same way versus using their system. They don't all allow that, but some do. But I will actually use 3 of those 4. I don't always use ShopMeum, Alexandra, but I would recommend it. It's a good app. I just don't always find that they have things that I need in their app or things that I'm buying. But Ibotta, Checkout 51, Snap, and Saving Star, I'm in those apps, weekly, and it tends to be I get home from the store, go ahead and open them up and just see what they have that applied to what I bought today. I don't always go to the store and plan to grab something just because there's a coupon for it in an app. And Groupon or Snap by Groupon is the one that will catch you because their coupons, sometimes they last like an hour and it's incredibly annoying. So for me, I'm not gonna open up Snap, look and say, oh wow, there's a $3 off Pampers coupon, hop in the car and go buy Pampers. I'm gonna buy them because I plan to buy them, but I am not gonna go on this all out, go crazy just to use this coupon just to get back in the car, go to take a picture of my receipt and the coupon is gone. So that is one where I would use a little bit of hesitation before you just go crazy buying things. I more buy the items that we plan on buying that were on the shopping list today and then open up the apps just to see what I bought actually applied to what I was gonna grab. Now, Brian has put all this together. So just so you can see why I would wanna do this, I can use multiple apps for the same purchase. Oh, it went up, came down. Let's try that again. I can use multiple apps for the same purchase. So for instance, I open up Ibotta right now. I have 25 cents back on any gallon of milk. I open up Checkout 51. I have 50 cents back on any gallon of milk. I can use those together. I can buy 1 gallon of milk, submit the same receipt to all 4 companies if they all had that offer, and I now have money back from every single one of them, even though I bought 1 gallon of milk. They're all different companies and different coupons, and really and truly, they don't know or even care that you're using the other apps. They would love to think that you are just loyal to them and not using anyone else's, but they live in a pretty naive world if that's what they think. So we do want to sit there and kind of see how we can maximize it. A couple of weeks ago, it was Glade. We had Glade offers on numerous app programs. We've had numerous programs with SC Johnson and Scrubbing Bubbles. So sometimes they end up becoming a pretty nice moneymaker once we start loading these apps all on top of each other. So you at least want to take a chance to look at everything that's out there. I know it may be overwhelming, but just even if it's just once a week, kind of sitting down and doing that, it's worth a shot. So to move on, so we hit Ibotta, Checkout 51. Let's do Snap. I'm trying to think of Snap's website now. I think it's Snap by Groupon, but I have had a brain freeze. Nope. Let's try that again. Like quick. Snap.groupon.com. I'll put that in here for you. So the next one is Snap. You can head to that website if you want, snap.groupon.com. It is owned by Groupon. Grab the app. You can also use Snap on their website as well. And so this is like Checkout 51. I can upload my receipt through a website if I don't have a smartphone or a tablet. Snap does have some good offers, but this is the one that I was saying, don't run out and plan to go crazy just because they have an offer today. Their offers go very, very fast. And I just don't want to go insane trying to get a deal just to come home and realize that deal is gone before I could even submit my receipt. But it is definitely, if I'm already home, I already have my receipt, let me pull it up. Let me see if Snap has any offers for what I bought today. It's perfect for that. And last but not least on the list that I do have on my phone but don't always use is Shopmium. Shopmium, just grab it from the App Store, and works the exact same way as the other apps do as well. So that's 4. I know that 4 is already like 3 more overwhelming than you could handle, but grabbing those 4 and piling them on top of each other is definitely a way to save even more off of what you already saved in the grocery store. So that's the fun part here. Remember, this is all on top of everything else. So Mindy asks, how do you get your Ibotta gift cards? I've requested a $10 gift card and I haven't received it yet. I've emailed them at least 5 times and I haven't heard anything back from them. Now, Mindy, for me, they're usually pretty responsive. I've only had to email them twice, but I will confess that I do not choose gift cards as my payout. I choose PayPal versus choosing the gift cards. So I don't know if anyone else can chime in on gift cards. I'm all about kind of turning it back into real money versus putting it into a situation where I am having to kind of go and use pretend money again at another store. But if anyone else has redeemed them for gift cards and can kind of chime in on for Mindy how long that took, that would be great. For me, I just go the PayPal route, and I've gone that route with a few other companies that we work with as well. So Jennifer asks, do I use the Favado app? Jennifer, I don't, because this is exactly what the item search on Southern Savers does and is tailored to my area versus just kind of being a nationwide database. So if you use the Southern Savers app and you need to know where milk is on sale today, you can go to the item search part of the app, type in milk. It's going to show you all the deals that are just in your area and all the coupons to use for that deal. Milk is just a silly example, as in milk doesn't really go on sale in any of our grocery stores, but you get the point. If I need butter, if I need pasta, I'm going to see who has the best deal right now. And that's exactly what that app does as well. So I just do that one. Okay. So to explain about the rebate to PayPal, as I was just saying for Ibotta, I don't get my Ibotta receipts via gift card. I get them into my PayPal account or getting it deposited into a bank account. PayPal it's been around for years and is kind of a safe way to have money deposited into almost in a sense a pretend bank account. You can then have PayPal linked directly to your bank, but this way I'm not giving out my banking information to anybody. I give out a PayPal email address, which is really my normal email address. I say, hey, if you want to send me money, you can send me money to Jenny at Southern Savers. If anyone would love to send me money, that's fine. It's that simple. And then the money is put into a PayPal email or a PayPal account for you using that email address. And at any point you want, you can get the money out, sending it to your local bank. So you've given PayPal your banking information, but I'm not giving it to anybody else. So PayPal can send it to my bank, or I can actually use PayPal to pay for things online. So I never had to give somebody my Visa card number or even my checking account number. I just gave them my PayPal account and they were able to take that money. It's supposedly much less risk on you not giving out a lot of personal information. You're just using PayPal to make those online transactions. So we do that a lot. I'm very happy to receive the money into the PayPal account, and then I will actually turn around and use it to either make online purchases or put it straight into the bank. Saving Star works with direct deposit to the bank, and that is you're going to get out a checkbook, you're going to give them your routing number and your account number, and they're going to deposit the money straight into your checking account as if it was, like your paycheck. It's $10, but it's something just straight into your checking account. So hopefully that helps to make sense. Karen asks, on the Southern Savers app, does it use location tracking or do you need to put your zip code in the settings? So Karen, what you do, if you head to the main site of Southern Savers, we're still adding the profile page to the app. Our developer kind of left that part out in the app. So go to southernsavers.com, and at the very top of the site, you'll see that you're either logged in or it will say to log in. Once you're logged in the far right-hand corner, you should see Karen. You should see your name. And hover over your name, and the drop-down will show for profile. Click on your profile, and you're actually going to just physically select the stores that you would like it to return information to. Because if we did it by zip code, some folks actually drive. And even for me, if I put in my zip code, it would leave out a number of grocery stores that are in the Columbia area, because I live out in the boonies. So this way I can select, the 7 or 8 stores that are within 30 minutes of my house that I would be willing to go to if they had some crazy, crazy deal. And then when I use the item search, it's only going to return the results for the stores that I've selected. One other thing that the site lets you do too, Karen, if you've not played around with the settings, is that you can actually select the newspaper that you have. And now all of your matchups will only show you insert coupons that were in your newspaper. It'll still show all the printable coupons as well, but not sending you on a wild goose hunt for coupons that weren't in your paper. It's a pretty fun moment. So do both of those. Set the city, or set the stores that are in your city, and set the paper that you get for that city. Let's see. And Brian wants everyone to remember that PayPal can also be used as a money market account. So you do earn money back. You can earn interest. They kind of have a bank set up on that side. PayPal even offers some really great coupons for online purchases. So if you keep an eye out for those in your email, once you get an account set up, you'll find, $10 off $50 purchases at various stores. They did a ton of this around Christmas time. So they have lots of kind of perks for using the PayPal system. Okay. This is a great question, and I am totally fine with going off topic, because this is probably like 10% of my email on a normal basis. How do you print from your iPhone or your iPad? I have a Brother wireless multifunction laser printer. Esther, I'm going to tell you that you're going to need either an app on your phone or a printer that doesn't require an app. So for me, I'm trying to go and find what the name of the little app is that my husband put on here. So we have an HP printer. I can, let's see, what is the name of this little guy? I have a Hammer Mill. I don't know if this one will do it for everyone, but it's a Hammer Mill print app. Let's see, I'm gonna put it in here. So I just put it in chat if you're looking for it. And that helps me to select the printer if I need to select a printer. Star is saying your iPhone should find your wireless printer. It should. Not all Brother printers will jump out and show it, but hopefully under settings, you can go through and look for that in the wireless available networks. If it's not working for you, I will say, Esther, that coupons.com and Smart Source, I don't think Red Plum has rolled this out yet, but coupons.com and Smart Source have both made it possible for you to select a send coupons to my email, basically. And so I get an email of everything that I've selected. I can then go to my computer later, click on the link, and print everything that I had pre-selected. But if you wanted to print straight from your tablet device, it's either getting an app to help you connect with your wireless printer, or it's trying to go through the settings and see if you can find how to connect the phone. And I will confess, I'm not a genius with that. So I use the app. I use the Hammer Mill print app so that I can do that. Brian saying, can I use my tablet to print my printer, therefore allowing me to print 2 extra coupons? It's going to depend on where you're printing from, but yes, Brian, if you go, so coupons.com has an app, don't do that. If you go through the app, You actually have to log in. They know who you are, and they're going to follow you when you then head online. They're going to remember what you've printed under that same user ID information. Printing from coupons.com on Southern Savers, they don't have a login in that situation. So you're just a different IP address and all of that. So you could print not through their app on a tablet device. If it's working with your printer, all is good to go. You have 2 more coupons. So that's why everybody is kind of wanting it. And Cindy's saying her iPhone's terrible at finding the HP wireless printer. Yeah, it's just, hopefully the app will work for you. And there are a few others that are out there too. That's just one that my husband put on my phone for me. So if that one doesn't work, you can shoot me an email and I'll bug him to give me a list of a few more options. But it is nice to be able to have a constant way, a steady way to get it to come back up. So to move on in apps, I mentioned Cartwheel earlier, and we definitely need to hit Cartwheel. I don't know how many of you are regular Target shoppers, but there are some really good deals in Target, and Cartwheel is what helps make most of those really amazing deals. Cartwheel I can use online or on the phone, but having the app on the phone does make it slightly easier. So what I would recommend first with Cartwheel is that you head online and you set up your account online and you actually go through all of the coupons online. So this is how you're going to get there. Cartwheel.target.com. Set up an account. I urge you, if you have never used this before, please set up an account with Facebook. I know that's crazy, but they give you a certain number of spots when you first sign up to be able to save coupons too. You're given like 8 spots. And then as you use it more spots open up. So when I choose Facebook, I actually will get a few spots instantly just for being social in my sign up. So definitely choose Facebook as you go through and you start using Cartwheel. Why we want to use this, if you're regularly in Target, these are like having your own sales. So they're not dollar off coupons, they're percentage off coupons. It's 20% off, 30% off. Some of them are tinier. Some of them are more. And most of them are good on up to 4 products. So last week, there was one for 40% off shoes. That's 4 pairs of shoes. 40% off, super easy. The fun part with Cartwheel is that in Target, I'm allowed to use a Target store coupon, a Cartwheel coupon, and a manufacturer's coupon together at checkout on one product. And that makes for super good deals. They even work, they're not supposed to, but many times they will work on your clearance items as well. So definitely go to it. Now, why you would want the app is that the Cartwheel app, there's a search feature in the Cartwheel app, and it will allow you to scan barcodes in the store and quickly tell you whether or not there's a Cartwheel available for that product. So pull your buggy over before you go to checkout, be like a 3-year-old, and scan all the barcodes on products. Make sure you have all the available Cartwheel coupons and then go and check out. So that is Cartwheel as a whole. So to return to printing issues, really quick, Cindy says, does anyone else have Windows 8? The first update never lets you print from SmartSource because it won't update Java. Over the years, it's been a SmartSource problem. Are there solutions? What I would recommend, honestly, is that you try switching web browsers, Cindy. I don't know what browser you're using, but if you have Windows, I assume it came with Internet Explorer. I would urge you to download Chrome. If you're having issues with keeping Java updated, Chrome updates itself, and that's the really fun part about having Chrome is you don't have to think about it. But the biggest thing I could tell you in internet land is that you not use Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer is not a happy browser for anyone in web development. And Internet Explorer 7, if you have a super old computer, actually no longer will print shopping lists from Southern Savers as of 2 weeks ago. They're no longer supporting it. it doesn't work. I told my developer, and his response was to laugh, because you're talking about a web browser that came out in 2006. Half the world didn't have computers in 2006. It seems like this is eons ago in web land. So try a different web browser. Chrome is one of the best and easiest because it updates itself. It's free to download. Firefox as well. So I would push you to just try another browser. For me, Smart Source coupons print great in Chrome. Sometimes I still have issues in Firefox with Smart Source. I'm on a Mac. I cannot use Safari to print anything, and Safari is what comes with Mac. So kind of all have to switch up and not use the web browser that came on our computer. But switching web browsers is one of the best things that you can do for printing. Okay, let me see if we have any other print questions. So Brady answered your question, Brian, and said that they use the coupons.com app from your iPhone to get 2 prints, and also from the computer. So the app isn't limiting you. You can do either or then in that one. I've had other people say different, but I'm glad for you, Brady, that the app is completely working if you wanted to go that route. So you use the app, print from the computer, and then use the computer to get 2 more. Works completely for everybody, hopefully, but I know for some it doesn't. Okay, let's move on. Oh, Brian, I'm glad that you don't use Netscape. That would be very scary. It just can't even imagine what the web would look like through a web browser from 1999. Okay, Marva's ready for us to move on to something else that was in kind of the title of tonight's deal, and that is, what are Catalina deals? So this is completely away from phones. This has nothing to do with a smartphone, nothing to do with technology in a sense. Catalina deals are those coupons that are printing at the register next to your receipt as you're checking out in select stores. And a true Catalina deal isn't just the random coupon that prints. And I was kind of looking to see if I had some in a pile, but don't have any right here. So a lot of times you'll check out and you get a coupon for, $1 off. For me, they always tend to be the opposite brand that I just purchased as I was checking out. That is not a true Catalina deal. It is a Catalina coupon because it's printing. The actual machine is the Catalina coupon company that's providing those coupons. That's why they have the name Catalina. But a true Catalina coupon is where I go into the store, one that's running right now through the end of January. I buy 2 Scrubbing Bubbles products and I get a $2 off Catalina. And that $2 off, it's not $2 off Scrubbing Bubbles, it's $2 off my next purchase of anything that I want to buy. A lot of times it even works if I buy more Scrubbing Bubbles. So I use the $2 off to buy more 2 Scrubbing Bubbles. It prints another $2 off, and the fun keeps going and going and going. So that is a Catalina coupon. It's always based on what you bought and how many you bought. They always have levels. So you buy 2 Scrubbing Bubbles, you get $2. You buy 3 Scrubbing Bubbles, you get $3. If you go above the top level, so on this particular one, I want to say 3 is the top level, but you decide to buy 5 Scrubbing Bubbles, you still get the top level. So anything above, it's like 3+ Scrubbing Bubble products, you're getting $3. You're not going to just keep making more and more and more money. So with a Catalina deal, we've got to be smart. Buy them in multiple transactions if you want more than the 2 or the 3 or whatever the deal's top level was. Because if the level was 4 and I bought 8, I do not get 2 of that coupon. I get 1. So I want to buy 4. I want to earn the top level of whatever that Catalina deal was, and then use that, if that's the case, to buy 4 more. It's fine. But I don't want to buy all 8 in one time. I'm not going to get a double coupon back. So you will know if you're in one of these stores that prints these offers. If you're in a store and you've never gotten these coupons next to your receipt, then you are in a store that is not going to print these offers. So Publix in the Southeast does not print these offers. CVS, they're not there. Walgreens, they're there. Kroger, Bi-Lo, Food Lion, Harris Teeter. There are a lot of stores that do work with the Catalina system, but then some that don't, and you'll know very quickly the ones that don't. Catalina is run kind of across the country, but some stores do have more offers than others, and that tends to be Kroger and Kroger affiliates. Kroger owns 29 different stores across the country, so odds are you have one of them in your area, and they will have a few more offers than are running in other grocery stores. And Catalina Deals also tend to run for an entire month. You can use store coupons on top of them, manufacturer's coupons on top of them. This is just money back that they're printing. One thing to throw out at you, everything that's printing from the Catalina machine, that $1 off random coupon you get, or even the $2 off your next purchase, everything that prints is 99% of the time a manufacturer's coupon, meaning I can take it anywhere. Just because it printed in this store does not mean I have to use it in this store. I can use it in another store. Even if it's got a big old Food Lion logo on it, I can still take it to Walmart or Target and use it in another store. It is a manufacturer's coupon. It will scan just like any other coupon would in their store. So don't always get stuck thinking that you have to use them right where you earned them. You really can get them and use them somewhere else if you'd like. Okay, let's see. I kind of missed some comments, so I don't want to all of a sudden scroll down and there was so much more. Okay. So Catalinas start kind of throughout the month, but a lot of them will start at the beginning of the month and run until the end of the month. In terms of keeping up with them, it can be very tricky. So Brady asked, how do you keep up with all the Catalinas? For instance, Kroger is the worst. Almost, Brady, can even depend on your store. Some stores do a really great job of putting out the little tags that mark them, and some stores never put them out. For me, I do try to keep a running list of Catalina deals. So if you're on Southern Savers, it's at the very bottom of the site in the green footer. It's just a standing link to national Catalina offers, and I update them as often as I can. And folks will email me pictures of their Catalinas that print, which is awesome if you want to do that. You can even submit it through the Southern Savers app. So you can go either route, email, or just a quick take the picture, submit it through the app. But that helps me too, because I don't shop in Kroger. The nearest Kroger to me is about 45 minutes away. So the only way I'm going to know about Kroger apps are if the person who helps me and walks Kroger for unadvertised deals finds them, or you take a picture of them. And for any other stores too, we try to tag underneath it if it is participating at Harris Teeter or Bilo or wherever it may be. If I get a Catalina at Walgreens, can I use it at Target? Yes, Jennifer, you can. So they are manufacturer's coupons. Also, to throw in other stores that will take a Catalina from Walgreens, which, keep in mind, a Catalina from Walgreens is really a register award. They all get renamed in Walgreens, but a Walgreens register award is a manufacturer's coupon. And so there are a number of stores that will take these. Walmart, most Targets, Harris Teeter, the commissary. You've got a lot of options with a Walgreens register award because it scans. It is a manufacturer's coupon. It's just $2 off or $3 off just your total purchase. But it is good kind of anywhere you use it, and they will get fully reimbursed for it when you redeem it. Okay. So Rhonda asks, I have Receipt Hog and Receipt Pal. Have I tried them? I love them. You know, I've heard a lot of folks who have used Receipt Hog. I've actually never heard of Receipt Pal. And I get a lot of emails about apps, but that one is new to me. These are all based on the same concepts. It's not that you buy a particular item. It's just that you send them your receipt. They give you points. Every receipt that you submit to their app, you earn more points, and then you can redeem those points for gift cards. Here's my holdup, Rhonda. There's nothing wrong with them necessarily. this is where I have issues. Why do they want my receipt? And why am I getting points when I didn't buy participating items? So Checkout 51, Ibotta, all of these other apps that we've mentioned work directly with the manufacturers, and their income is from those manufacturers offering specific coupons for specific products. Where is Receipt Hog getting their money back for those rewards they're giving you? It's coming from data. So you're giving them pictures of everything that you bought basically in your receipt, and data about you. You're giving them more and more and more and more and more data on your purchase history, and they're selling that data because they have to have revenue to then give you rewards. I am not necessarily cool with that, so I do not use those services. If you're cool with it, by all means, earn the gift cards. I just don't necessarily want to be part of your data mining. And it's huge. Everybody would love to know what you're going to the store and what you're buying on a regular basis. And you're just kind of handing it to them by using those. So that is not one that I tend to run out and want to go crazy for all the time. Receipt Hog, and I would assume Receipt Pal works exactly the same way. So Alice has a good tip for everyone. If a Catalina doesn't print, you know you bought the right products and the right amounts, you can go to catalinamarketing.com/support and they'll send it to you in the mail. You can also call them. So I'm putting in their number, and I'll put it up in a second too. Their number is kind of fun and kind of easy. So you can call them at 1-8888-COUPON, which is the Catalina company as well. You can read them some numbers off the top of your receipt, and they will mail it to you also. So if you can't remember the website, the phone number is actually pretty easy to me to remember, to make a quick phone call and get the Catalina that should have printed in the store. So this one sometimes will become an issue too, not because it didn't print because you didn't buy something, but because they didn't have paper in the machine, and you're just like, I was supposed to get a coupon. The store is not going to fix it. The store doesn't know how to fix it. They can't force it to print even when paper is reloaded into it. You're going to have to call to get your coupon from the Catalina company or go to their website. So that's kind of the best way to make it all happen. So Brady was saying he's going kind of crazy with Kroger and Catalinas. Just start calling when you're not getting them. Janet says, of all of these, which one is the best app to use? It's really going to be up to you. Before I only used Ibotta and Checkout 51. Didn't hear about the others, but feel like it would be too much to handle. Well, Janet, I would stick with the two you're using. Ibotta and Checkout 51 are two of the top apps that are out there versus adding in some of the others. Saving Star, though, if you didn't even go into an app with Saving Star, incredibly easy just on the stores that you already use a card for. So like for me, I'm regularly in CVS and BuyLo. And both of those stores, it's card generated. I don't have to do anything. I do not have to use the Saving Star app at all. I just need to go to savingstar.com once a week, load all the coupons that I want, and now I use my CVS card when I'm checking out, or my BuyLo shopper card that I already have to scan. They tell Saving Star what I bought. They do all the work for me. So Saving Star is one that honestly everyone should be using. The app part of Saving Star comes in if you do a lot of shopping in a store that doesn't have a card. So Target, Walmart, Dollar General, Family Dollar, that side of things. But definitely I would be using it in all of the other stores that are super easy, because it's doing it all for you. Okay. Let's see. I think we've hit a lot of the questions that are there. You guys are super chatty, so I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, we're good. Teray asks a specific question on ketchup, and Brian kind of answered it, but just that we're all little on the same boat for this because it happens to all of us. You didn't grab enough of something the last time it was on sale. Now you're actually low. When's it going to go on sale again? What's a good strategy for keeping up on your family's food usage? Because we have to buy enough when it goes on sale. That's half of our major equation here to cutting our groceries in half. Ketchup is one of those items that we do actually see go on sale today, and you're right here. We're going to see some really good sales in the next 2 weeks because it's Super Bowl time and it may be snowing 10 feet outside, but they are dead set on the fact that you're going to cook a hamburger and a hot dog for the Super Bowl. So you're going to get ketchup and mustard and mayonnaise deals around the Super Bowl. It's kind of random, but we're definitely going to see it. Buy Low does not have a great price starting Wednesday. I'm not 100% sure in Publix. The ad already went up, but my brain is already full of other stores as I've moved on. But you will definitely see it cheaper. Brian's tip was, even to head to Aldi, so you can get just a store brand if you needed to right now. Get the best price until it's on sale. But you are going to see sales even in the next 2 weeks. So if you can just wait a week, we're coming up to, in a sense, everything that would be on sale for July 4th is coming on sale around the Super Bowl, which is this coming weekend. So look for that in the weekly ads in your city this week, because they do. They think you're going to go outside in the middle of a blizzard if you live up north or wherever you are and have a hot dog. Esther's got another good question that is kind of like, I don't want to go there, but we're going to go there. Walmart. I don't really shop at Walmart, but I hear of the savings catcher and the Bluebird card. Do you have any information about how the Bluebird card works? I think that's what it's called. So first off, savings catcher at Walmart is I go to Walmart, I come home, I either go to Walmart's website or I use Walmart's app, and I give them some numbers off the bottom of my Walmart receipt. When I do that, I earn money back from what was cheaper in a store nearby. Now, savings catcher is not really that accurate. So if you're going to be a big Walmart shopper, I would urge you to just price match at the register. You will get all the deals that you wanted to get versus savings catcher catching them for you. Now, I will confess that the Bluebird card is not one that I have, and I've only used savings catcher 3 times. It's been wrong every single time, and I refuse to use it again. But if you grab the Walmart app, let me see. I will say it's all right here under the FAQ. What is it? How does it work? How do I get started? So that's going to kind of answer your questions pretty quickly. But the Bluebird app through February 28th will match dollar for dollar. So I'm just reading to you from the FAQ. If this helps, we'll match dollar for dollar the amount of Walmart Savings Catcher rewards redeemed to a Bluebird Walmart Savings Catcher Bluebird card. You still exclusively have to use them in Walmart. So it's exactly what you would have had to do with savings catcher. But if you have this Bluebird card, you redeem them to the card, they're going to give you double savings catcher bucks through February 28th. So it's really just for the next month. Matching funds are made available to you immediately. And then American Express reserves the right to cancel or change this promotion at any time. It's still an American Express card. There's no fees, no monthly fees, no fees to add cash to it, no minimum balance required, all of that. So that's where you might want to try it for the next month if you're in Walmart already. The problem is that savings catcher isn't 100% accurate. And so you go in and you already know all the deals and you're like, okay, well, I'm not going to price match. I'm just going to use savings catcher at the end and let it catch all the savings. It's going to miss them. And so that's where, yay, you doubled your savings, but you would have saved more if you had just price matched at the register every single item versus getting your money back after the fact. Okay. Does the Savings Star app also allow you to put things to your loyalty card. Yes. So I've already logged my loyalty cards in their system. I put the app on my phone. I log in with the same login that I would use online. It knows who I am. I save those coupons. And with Saving Star, when you say, I want that, that's their way of clipping a coupon. When you go through and you select all the coupons you want, it kind of loads them to all of your cards at the same exact time. So you're good. They have every single thing that you would want to grab, no matter the store you grab it in, it's there. So I don't have to go to their website. I don't have to think about it. I can load it straight from their app. Even in the store, if I wanted to, I'll even confess with Saving Star, I've loaded it after I purchased the item. They don't tend to get the data from Buy Low and CVS and whatnot until 24 hours later. So there have been moments where 10 minutes later, I was like, oh, it didn't load that. Still got the money back. So just use the app. If that's easier for you, makes it super easy. Let's see. A few months back, I was able to get free shampoo and conditioner, but I've not seen free since then. May have been free in the drugstores, but I miss those a lot, and I'm slowly getting back into CVS. When's the best time to get free things again in terms of hair care? Brady, we do see them on a pretty regular basis in CVS for super cheap hair care and shampoo. With that, it's going to be up to you on the brands that you want. Dove, we don't always see Dove for free, so that was one where you got a really awesome deal. But anytime I can even get Dove, Pantene, any of those brands for even 50 cents or 75 cents a bottle, that's a pretty amazing deal. There's a deal this week at Target. If you want to head to Target, it's not 50 cents, but it's still a really good price. The big, massive bottles of Pantene. So like it's the double bottle, the 25-ounce bottle of Pantene is $1.25 in Target this week after coupons and a gift card deal. That's a really good price for Pantene, which isn't normally free. So you can kind of look around for that. And what I would recommend is that you kind of pick your brand and kind of figure out the buy price of what you want your brands to be, or use the item search on Southern Savers for that. I mean, I've mentioned it so many times that I'm just gonna put a link into it. But with the item search, you could come in and put in Pantene. You can put in a date in the past. Use the item search as a historical price list. And then I've got a date from a month ago or something like that. I can come in and it'll show me, ooh, that didn't shrink down. Let's see, we'll take that away. So maybe if we get rid of that, it'll all be up on the screen together. Let's try that one more time. Maybe, nope, it doesn't want to put it all on the screen at the same time. So you can, well, it's the big blue button on the top of Southern Savers. It's not hard to miss. Put in a date from a month ago. It's going to show you every deal we've seen on Pantene for the last month across the stores that you shop at. It goes back to that, making sure you've set it in your profile thing that we mentioned earlier. This way I can get an idea. Okay, what has Pantene been at for the last month? What can I expect to see Pantene at for the few weeks ahead? So Brady says you're not picking on your brand for your hair. If it's free, it's what we get. I kind of agree with you there too. Then put in the word shampoo and put in the date of a month ago, and you're going to start to see the deals we've seen on shampoo for the last month across all the stores in your area. So you can kind of get a feel for where they've been, how long ago were they there. The best deals, Brady, though, definitely are going to be in the drugstore. And using the extra care box at CVS or the register rewards that are in Walgreens. We did see 49-cent something. Tresemme? I don't know. They really do all start to blend together. Just in the last 2 weeks, I'll confess there's not much at CVS this week hair care wise. The Target Pantene deal is probably the best one that's out there with the 25-ounce bottle, and the fact that Procter & Gamble gave us buy one, get one Pantene coupons in Sunday's paper. So it's using that buy one, get one Pantene coupon along with a Target gift card that just started this week that kind of makes for one of the best deals that's out there. Okay, we've used up our time. We didn't really even get to rebates, but I feel like we got to most everybody's questions. There were a lot of questions on printing, so why don't we do this? Let me, tomorrow on Southern Savers, I will just write a general post on tips for printing from an iPad, from an iPhone, and even printing help for those of you on computers having issues printing. But another one too, I'll try this one more time. It may not want to put this link up. But this is the general page for printable coupons on Southern Savers. It's just southernsavers.com/printables. I love that it won't all fit. But the link's in chat too, so you can click on the link in chat. If you go to that page and scroll down, scroll below all the little buttons that are different sites that you can print from, you'll see 7 different things that you can try to make your printers work. So if you're having issues printing coupons, I would try those 7 tips, because if you email me, it's honestly, I'm just going to email you the 7 tips and say, you know, you need to switch web browsers. You need to make sure Java is updated. But trying those and seeing if they work to help you print from your computer. But I will do a post tomorrow to help everybody that's having issues, iPhone and iPad-wise, Android phones and whatnot. So we're all on the same boat trying to print our coupons and other offers that are there. Okay, we are not gonna have a Google Hangout next week. It's my husband's birthday. Thought it would be good if I was a good wife. So we're gonna have a Google Hangout the next Monday after that, which is February the 9th. And then we'll have one every week after that in February. So no more breaks in February. But that'll be our one break for February. So no Google Hangout next week, and then join us the week after, and we will continue on. Maybe we'll start with rebates since we didn't go there, and we'll go wherever else you'd like us to go that week. So I hope you guys got most of your questions answered. The chat will also stay up for another 5 minutes, I think, until it kind of shuts down, so you can finish answering anybody else's questions too that you run across, or throwing in any more that you have. But I hope you guys got something answered at least and had a good time. So I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Have a good night.